Hey there, Chaz Marler from Paradise here. Thank you for joining me, because today I'll be doing a little bit of an experiment. As you know, on this channel, we extensively cover board and tabletop games and card games as well. But today, we're putting a little twist on the card game format, because I'm going to be looking at a digital implementation of Magic the Gathering, the MtG Arena, which is currently in beta, but like mere days away from actually leaving its beta and becoming its actual version 1.0. And with that, plus the Ixalan and Dominaria and Core Set 19 about to be phased out, and with the new Throne of Eldraine expansion about to come out, I figured that this would be a really good time to take a look at one of the decks I've been playing, which has some cards that are in those sets that are about to phase out. So what I thought I would do is show my deck to you, give you a demonstration of what cards are in it and how it plays, and then get your feedback on which cards you would suggest maybe swapping out and replacing with some different cards from either current or the upcoming Throne of Eldraine set. So yes, in short, I'm going to play a game and then give you homework to do for me. So let's get to it. So the deck is called the Angel Angle because words. And let's take a look at what cards are in it and the central combo, the idea that this whole deck is built around, and then you could tell me how to do it better. So first of all, the main core combo of the deck is it's basically built around two cards. First of all, the Bishop of Wings right here, which when an angel comes into play, you gain 4 life. Okay, that's pretty awesome. And if an angel dies, you put a 1/1 white spirit token into play in its place, which, you know, is pretty nice. But that, combined with the Divine Visitation over here, which anytime a token enters play, well, instead of putting that token into play, you put a 4/4 flying white angel token with Vigilance into play. So the deck is just flooded with cards to generate tokens. You get the Divine Visitation in play to make those tokens generate angels. Then you get the Bishop of Wings in play to make those angels give you life. And then when those angel tokens die, they come right back as little spirit tokens, but the Divine Visitation turns those spirit tokens right back into angels. And you get 4 more life, and the cycle, it never ends. So that's what everything in this deck is designed for, to generate tokens, to get life on things going into and out of the battlefield, and also a lot of cards just to wipe the slate clean, because this deck does take a little bit of build-up time, and you got to get that combo in play. So there's a lot of like Kaya's Wrath to just kill everything on the battlefield, Cleansing Novas, the Hate Twisted Planeswalker who can kill off creatures. All of that stuff is in this deck as well to kind of slow down your opponent so you can find the cards that you need and get them into play. Additionally, let's look specifically at the cards that are about to cycle out on the 26th of November when the new sets come into play. And these are the cards that specifically are going to need to be replaced to continue playing this deck in Standard. First of all is a card that I didn't really discover until like a month ago, and I wish I had really known about, the Ashes of the Abhorrent. This card basically gives you a life anytime any creature in play at all, doesn't even have to be one of yours. Anytime any creature dies, you get a life. It works fantastically in this deck. However, it's from the Ixalan expansion, so it's about to leave Standard. So next is the Costly Plunder. I love this card. It especially works good in token decks. This card works excellently, Costly Plunder. However, it's also from Ixalan, so this card, which lets you sacrifice a creature to draw 2 cards, it's going to have to be replaced as well. Next up is Mentor of the Meek. Once he hits the battlefield, he instantly has a giant target drawn on him, and your opponents go right after him. So he actually is in here pretty much just to be a distraction. However, he's also going to need to be replaced. Also from Ixalan, a card that is really useful is Call to the Feast. For 4 mana, brings out 3 tokens, which is really useful. So this is going to need to be replaced with some other token generating card, of course. Another card that I am going to be sad to see go because it's super useful is Cleansing Nova. This one's from Core Set 2019. It's going to need to be replaced. This one gives you a choice. It's pretty expensive at 5 mana, but it allows you to either destroy all the creatures or destroy all artifacts and enchantments. And once you have Divine Visitation out in play, you don't really want to be killing off the enchantments, but it's kind of your last ditch effort to stay alive, and it's really useful. So in total, there are 15 cards in this deck that are going to need to be cycled out and replaced. So any suggestions that you have about these is, really appreciated. But now let's actually go to a demo and see how this deck plays and see if we can trigger that combo so you can see it in action. All right. Oh, this is always, this is the rub, where you get the cards you need for the combo in your opening hand, but you're a little low on land. You know, I got Raise the Alarm, which is only 2 mana. I got this. Actually, I can cast the Raise the Alarm, then use the costly Plunder to sacrifice those to draw cards. So I think I'm going to keep this opening hand. I hope that's not a mistake. Okay. Keep that in play. Ooh. Could this be a pirate deck I'm going up against? Now, I'm not going to go and generate these tokens right off the bat. One of the things I've learned with this deck, it seems like it's most effective when you can wait as long as possible to play any card. I just hold on to it, and a lot of them are instants, so you can play them on your opponent's turn. Like this. This will help. Maybe I'll get rid of that guy. Okay, this third land will definitely help. Okay, so what I think I'll do is I'll just end my turn. If he attacks with the Wild Growth Walker, what I think I'll do is I'll block, and then at that point sacrifice my little knight soldier here. There we go. That way, prevent the damage, and I can get those extra cards. I get some more land going on here. No more land. That did not help. Okay, that's things a little organized in here. Okay, well this is going to hurt for a while then. I guess I'm done. Oh, that's a really nice card. Death Touch and Lifelink and adding a mana of any color. This is going to get painful real quick. Oh, okay. This will help. Get another land out there, even though it's tapped. Yes, I do need a 5th land. I do have access to 2 white, which is what I need. So yes, I'll keep that on the top of my deck. And I'll see if I can survive long enough to start building out the combo on the table. Okay, it might be time just to wipe the slate clean before I start laying down cards. Ouch. All right. Let's kill everyone and go home. The next turn, get the Divine Visitation down on the table. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to counterspell it, so I don't have to worry about timing it right against the cards that he plays. Really quick. Do I have enough to? I don't have enough mana to do the Call of the Feast and the Bishop of Wings because I only have 2 white available to me. It is nice to do the Bishop of Wings and then start generating tokens on that same turn. That's really nice when you can pull that off. Nasty. All right. Here's hoping he doesn't have any direct damage. Get rid of my bishop, even though I do have a backup, which is nice. And if he does try to kill it, I do have the costly Plunder where I can sacrifice it out from under him to draw a couple more cards, which I think I am going to need. Okay, that's just going to bring it back if he dies. Okay, that's going to start making a lot more of them. Okay, I'm definitely going to need the life. The 4... Oh. +10/+10, eh? That's going to get... That's 8 to equip, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, he only has 6. This is going to start to hurt. I got to start getting my life going here. I need to get a life. Okay, I'm going to have to let him through. All right, all down to this. Use 12 life. That helps. Okay. Just going to sit for a minute. Again, wait to take action until the last possible moment. I'm not going to sacrifice my angels until I have to. It's nice. Got my backup Cleansing Nova and backup Bishop of the Wings just in case he starts to destroy any enchantments or creatures. That's good. See what happens. guys that grow. Grow guy, I think that was the name of it during the beta testing. What's it gonna be? Does that give it trample? Okay, at least it doesn't give it trample. Oh, no attackers. All right. I'm going to try to get some more cards in my hand and life here before my turn starts. Oh, that's going to negate. Oh, twist. Plot twist. I did not think about that. It's okay. 21 life. I can come out ahead on life. I think I might need... Ooh, do I kill all... Do I destroy all artifacts and enchantments? No, because he'll still have those guys out there. If I attack... I'm only going to make 1 life each. But that's okay. Okay, I'm all right. I think I need to just try attacking with all of them. Do a little bit of a grind here. It's really tempting to use my Kaya's Wrath right here and just nuke the field, bring out my new bishop, and start building up my tokens again. But yeah, I don't know if that would be worth it. 21 life should come out at least at 23, right? Well, not quite. Oh, that hurts. Oh, okay, yeah, it's only down a couple. Get a few more angels out there. All right. At least I whittled it down his number of archers. Let's see if I can keep that up. At this point, though, when you have the bishop out and the divine visitation, if those stay out in play, you are 99% of the time, you're pretty unstoppable, at least in my experience playing this deck. And it gives you a little bit of a safety net there. At least enough of a false sense of security to believe you have a safety net, which, you know, I'll take. Okay, what's it going to be? Oh, 12-4. That's nice. What I'll do, I'll just block all these guys, so they'll all die. That should be enough. Since he's tapped out. Oh, he's not completely tapped out. Should get rid of his guy. Kill all 3 of them, so I get 12 more life. If I survive that long. Alright. I'll start with some more cards here before my turn starts. Oh, that's gonna help. Ooh! Ooh! This is always fun. Let's just get rid of your archers. Get them out of the way.
My army will envelop this world.
Hello? Oh no! The immortal sun! Oh! Okay. That's very tricky, very clever. That was... Glad I'm not recording this, because that would have been totally embarrassing to have been forgotten about the immortal sun over there. That's how it goes. However, we're still looking okay. Oh, yeah, I'll take that guy. Wish I had known about this card weeks ago. Oh, it would have been in all the decks that I have. It's just, I just love the idea of any creature, whether you own it or not, if it dies, you gain a life. Ooh. Does he have the City's Blessing? He does have City's Blessing. Okay. He's going to make his sapperlings nice and plump. However, Oops. Sloppy. There we go. Combo worked. All right. So there. We've had kind of a demonstration of how the deck plays, so I would love to hear your suggestions on what cards to replace those 15 that are going to cycle out with the upcoming new set with. Are there similar cards that are kind of analogs to those that basically will do the exact same functionality? Or are there perhaps other cards you can think of that actually would be even more effective? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this experiment, looking into a deck to see what cards are in it, how it plays, and how it can be improved, well, maybe be sure to give this video thing that you're watching a big thumbs up and subscribe and hit the bell notification and generally just do all that neat fun stuff, because as a YouTuber, it's just like that's our favorite thing that you could possibly do. Add a little bit of divine intervention to your dice rolls with either this dice or devil angel pin strapped to your lapel, lanyard, backpack, or other pinnable surface. Roll with grace and confidence with either one of these 1-inch enamel pins by your side.